How quickly or rapidly did you start to scale up to where you are now?
So, about a year. I hired my, after I met Dave, it took about a year for me to hire someone. And Dave got me on the right track. So it took me about a year to really start scaling up. And knowing the product, I just never gave up. Kept rolling, kept throwing money at it, and then I found something over. But then I started scaling up.
Scale up in what sense? Amount of money spent, or hiring somebody, or?
More so with trying to get more leads and trying to get the ball rolling.
So I'm all about volume. As long as I can get a lead at a good price, I'll spend what I have to spend. I know the numbers. I know it's 20% convert to appointments. I know my average is 71%, so I just kind of work backwards how many deals I want to write, and I spend accordingly. I don't know that I could, as one person, take on any more than I did during this AEP. I put in some hours, but I also own another business. I've got a wife, 2 young kids, and I'm all about making money and helping people, of course. But I do like to live. Like, I'm never going to work on a Sunday, no matter what. Saturday is only if he yells at me to do it, but that's okay.
I work every Saturday.
That's me. That's
I got one. Are you done?
No.
Oh, so I'll give you a quick story here. Kind of my way of I scaled up. I mean, I just kept rolling the money into it. I was broke. I mean, I was parking my car backwards so the repo man wouldn't see the license plate. That type of thing, right? Which that really never happened. But I'm just saying that's kind of the scale of brokenness I was in. And I got to a point where I needed to buy leads, and I was out of money. I took an AR, 2 pistols to a pawn shop, got $1,500 on it, bought leads. That was the only thing that we had that I thought I could get any kind of money for, and I put it in final expense leads. I don't remember how much I wrote from that, but every dollar I made off that $1,500, it went straight back into leads, and then I just kept rolling it that way, living and eating nothing. I mean, just scraping by. And I have 2 kids. My wife's a school teacher. She doesn't make very much, but yeah, it was rough there at times, and you just got to keep rolling. Once you hammer the gas down, you got to stay on it. And I just never ever gave up.
That's an interesting analogy, because my problem is I don't have to hammer the gas down. I just have to keep my foot on the gas. Dave keeps my foot on the gas, because when my foot comes off, I'm in Yellowstone. So I wanted to go to what you were saying, because I didn't answer fairly. What's my closing ratio? I'm batting under 100, but I'm batting home runs. I mean, when I hit 10, 15, 20. If you're writing $1.2 million worth of business, you're hitting them over the park, over the fence, into the pond. I mean, that's why the math works. It doesn't work on commissions under 1,000. It's very effective when you're talking, a month to 2 months worth of commission on one piece of business. On go-back business, I wanted to share this. I have always, if you ever go into my trainings that I do every Tuesday at 9 o'clock, write that down. You'll see a stack of papers, because I'm not that organized. In that stack of papers, I've got people that I've seen that had a financial advisor that I have met with, and I said, I got to go back and see that guy. I am just moving forward most of the time, but the last time I made 10 grand, I just went to the top of the stack and I made 1 phone call. I said, I got to go back and see that's the lady. I got to go talk to her son. Got her on the phone. The son said, made the appointment. Bing, bang, bong. That was the case that I read. And that one needed to get fixed. There's always a stack of business and possibilities. It's just, if 3 agents wanted to make a living off of me, you could grab the paper that's going out my window. That's the opportunity I think is out there for me.